I wanted to bring all of you to a place. Same thing is like some old estate in Singapore. Okay, so we move on from old and heritage slowly to a new Singapore. Okay, let you have a feel of the changes of Singapore, the heartland of Singapore. Okay, right. I love this this kind of scenery because it tends to tells me that allow me okay to appreciate and appreciate the growth, the changes that I've been through with Singapore. Okay, of course now we don't really when I sit down here and look at all this, it's not really that authentic anymore because I think over all this year it has been changed, upgraded. Okay, with one more from only 2 rooms now become 2.5 rooms. Singapore government built extra half a room for the residents here. Okay, let's walk around. Okay, I have not seen any comment yet, so I would like to see a comment. Okay, I have shared my video out and I hope all of you, if you have seen, you can see me, say hello to me, share my video out as well. Okay. Okay, so where am I now? This place is called in the west of Singapore, Jurong. Okay, but this is called Boon Lay. Okay, Jurong is a very big area, so within Jurong you have this place called Boon Lay. Okay, yeah, so right. Okay, I saw Matthew. 早上好 Matthew. 你好 Sawadee View. Sawadee Ducky. Alright, thank you so much. Okay, Eric from ACS. Let me show you something that when I was young, I saw this place. I have a relative actually stay in this place. Okay, so now they have upgraded for like a playground, a small futsal area for the residents here. Okay, 好啊，我们来看一看新加坡这个应该要有40多年的建筑了，40多年。Okay, 40 over years. This is about 40 over years in the west of Singapore. In the past, is where a lot of Singaporeans stay here. Okay, but some reports, I have do some research that now not really. Now there's a lot of foreign talent. Okay, like in Malaysia. Okay, many people are staying here because it's near to the factory. Right. Alright, so let's take a look. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is the kind of place that the resident in Singapore actually stays in. Now is not really the correct time because not everyone went for work. Okay, so it's pretty quiet right now. So in the evening there will be a lot of residents roaming around, playing soccer, futsal, and playing. We have a what do you call this? A badminton court. I think this is more like the sepak takraw, right? Sepak takraw, yeah, sepak takraw court. Okay. All right. So this is the place. This is the place, like I say. Okay, it's something like it's a very old building. Okay, very old, really 40 over years old. Okay. Don't expect me to go up lah. It's not nice to go up where or onto people's doorstep. If you can look carefully, okay, this is the place whereby these are the places. On the ground floor there are people staying here. Okay. Probably when I walk around it's okay lah. Alright, let's see any comments down here. Anyone with me? Okay, remember to share my video out. Let's share how Singapore culture is, the people living down here, how is it like. Okay, yeah, right. So let me see. Sawadee krap Ducky. 早上好 Phoebe. 你好 Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, not too near maybe. Alright, so you see, there are still people, some of the poor in Singapore, they're actually still staying down here because the price of the estate here is still very, very, very low. Okay, not really low like in 40 years ago, of course, but it's affordable. Okay, and there are many of these actually has already taken over by government to subsidize those very low income family to have a very low rent, as low as like say maybe like only about $100, I think about 100 Sing dollar about that. I don't really know the rate. This rate was about a few years back, and you can own the whole unit. You can rent the whole unit. You know, okay. This kind of house is this kind of unit is a maximum. There's only 2 bedrooms. Let me see. Wrong. I'm wrong. It's only 1 bedroom. Only 1 bedroom. Okay, it's only 1 bedroom. So this is the area like this. You know, the government will help the poor to at least have a roof overhead, you know. Okay, so you have a big house, you have a small house here, but it depends on how the government use it. Am I right? The government will use it in the correct way, then of course that will be a proper use. Just like if you have money, whether it's a lot of money or you have only a little bit of money, you know, it's depends on how do you use it. Am I right? Okay. Right, so people who actually are like a Malaysian, okay, I believe you have been into this area because it's very near to the west side of Singapore, near to part of Johor Bahru in Malaysia. Okay, I think this is only about 15 minutes drive to reach the custom. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, about there, 15 minutes drive. So it's very near. So that's why a lot of Malaysians actually will stay in this area, Boon Lay, Jurong. Okay. All right. So, well, let's have a stroll in this neighborhood. We call this the neighborhood. Okay. All right. So, okay. Now. When will you upload this video to the YouTube? Okay, it's it will upload immediately after that. Okay, it will be uploaded immediately after that. All right, so now let's go and take a look. What do we have in this neighborhood while enjoying the neighborhood? Okay, and let's share what I'm going to talk about today. Okay. In forex trading, in forex trading, just like I say, whether big house, small house, it depends on how you stay. Okay, sometimes the rich have a very, very big house, but they don't have a home. Why do I say that? Okay, when you go back, you don't feel like it's a home. You know, just like when I went some overseas, some of my investment in house, but I don't feel homely. You know. You get what I mean? I don't feel homely at all. So again, is that sometimes when you come home, you must feel that it is like a home, correct? Sawadee Krap, Kitty, Sawadee Krap. All right. So now let's see is in forex trading. First of all, we must also learn about what is called mini account, what is called normal account, what is called VIP account. Does it make a very big difference? Well, it does make a difference. Okay, this kind of account actually segregated out is because, of course, broker is businessman, right? So they wanted to price everyone with a different grade. So for the people who are at the mini account, probably you may want to try out first. Wow, it's so windy today. Okay, yeah, look at the house. Okay, so it's maybe it's like you know, it's a very maybe I want to try out, but or maybe I don't have enough funds, but I want to try out what is called forex trading. Okay, so when I want to try out what is called forex trading, you know, this will actually place into the segment of mini account because I don't have a big funds. Maybe I just want to try out. Okay, so what's the difference? The difference is that the amount of deposit you're going to put in, you're going to fund in with the brokers. At the same time, you will also see that yourself, okay, right? Like say, the spread is different. What do you mean by the spread? The spread is the amount of the admin fee charged by the broker. Okay, so this broker will actually tells you that the spread will be bigger. Okay, so the admin fee is much more. Yeah, exactly. The admin fee will be much more. So when the admin fee is much more, that means to say it's more expensive, it's high cost for your trading. So in a way, now what you're looking at is that when you actually wanted to hit a profit, but you also have to pay the admin fee. In forex trading, you have to pay the admin fee before you actually take the profit. Okay, so the movement it moves, correct? Okay, the movement it moves, and it will actually clear the admin fee before you can take the profit. Well, this is one thing. Okay, this is one thing. Normal account, VIP account, they have lower spread. They have lower spread. So when they have lower spread, it means that it moves in a smaller admin fee, which you can take your profit easily. Okay, much easier than the mini account, normal account. Okay, but of course, the point here is that why the VIP account can enjoy such a benefit. Of course, they have requirements, they have criteria. Okay, all these requirements, all these criteria, you know, is like a broker as a businessman actually segregate out, so that everybody will you will price yourself. Okay, if I'm a very professional trader or experienced trader, I would say. Okay, then usually what they will do is that they will open a VIP account. Okay, because one thing, they have a big funds. Okay, they have enough funds to meet the criteria. When they have the enough funds to meet the criteria, okay, that means to say I'm okay to pay this, to deposit this amount, and I'm supposed to enjoy some benefit. Am I right? If not, why should I deposit so much? Aha, okay. So I'm standing at the point of view of this retail trader. Okay, or retail trader, huh? Right. Wow, I see something quite innovative, which I have not seen for many years. Okay, let's share. You can look at this, some bird cages on the tree. And it was actually, I think it's a pet for one of the residents here. Oh, to give the bird some nature feel. Alright, I don't know if you can see. Okay, just take a look. Alright. So, in terms of broker, you have different segment of criteria to meet the requirement. Okay, you also can deposit the deposit amount will also put you into the different segment of the category of mini account, VIP account, or normal account. Okay, so all these accounts, okay, first of all, of course, is the spread, the execution speed, okay, the services, of course, okay, it's very practical. Am I right? Well, this is true. So you got no choice. Well, in any way, find something that suits yourself. It doesn't matter whether the spread, it doesn't matter whether the services. Okay, what most important I'm going to tell you is that you must know if you are able to trade, if you can trade, if you are able to make a profit from all the tradings. Does it matter whether the spread? It does a little bit. Okay, but it's about the strategy. Am I right? It's about the strategy. If you can actually trade with a good strategy, with a good system, then this is not important. Right, but if you are very concerned about the execution speed, okay, the kind of stability of the server, then I think that is something that we should look into it. Okay, then just pay attention to that, because that is something that we want to see, that the proper trading. Of course, you want to make the most out of it. Okay, I know that everybody is doing that. I wish that too. So it's normal. It's very normal. So make sure that when you are actually trading in any investment, so place yourself. If I'm only an amateur, test out and see how is it like. Okay, and or maybe some intermediate players, punters, you want to test out your emotion with real money. I will advise you probably normal account will be good enough for you. Mini account is also okay, but you must actually see mini account, the spread is very big. Okay, that means the admin charge is very high, right? So in that case, is that the very good way for you to actually see the differences? First, your emotion trading. Your emotion trading. All right. So when you got an emotion trading, right? So you can be able to see that in this case, when I want to trade, I want to test out this broker. the trading speed, the execution speed, the services, the withdrawal, the deposit speed, okay? Then just open the very small like $100 USD mini account. It's good enough, I think, okay? You don't have to deposit such a big sum, okay? 10,000, 100,000, no, don't have to, okay? Trust me for that. I'm standing on your side because I'm a retail trader too. Okay, so now let's see. Okay, then again, if you're thinking that I am more or less okay and I'm comfortable with this broker, with the account manager, with the services that the broker can actually provide, okay, well, you have confidence in your trading, you have a system in your trading that you make consistent profits, okay, then now this is the time. Probably this is a time that you actually can proceed on to deposit maybe say from $100 to $1,000. Okay, from $100 to $1,000 from there. Then you can apply for VIP account or maybe normal account, okay, example, right? Okay, for ACS, for us, okay. Of course, if you open this VIP account with us, okay, our broker USGFX actually come with a term that we only need $1,000 USD to open a VIP account, okay, instead of a huge enormous amount, okay. This is our term. So in this case, when you talk about this, right, first of all, you are ready, okay, you are going for the VIP account. So when you are trading, when you are entering into the same time of a trade, sometimes you realize that, hey, I can TP, the TP price is the same, but yet how come my peers can TP earlier than me, but I am always the one that always being the very late one? Because of the spread, because you are having a mini account and they are having a VIP account. So in this case, that will actually hinder, is a hindrance there, you know. So sometimes you may be wondering, why am I entering at the same time, setting the same price of the take profit, but yet I always so slow in my TP? Okay, so you see, that's the thing here, right? In Singapore, okay, this is our multi-story car park, okay, this is the car park for the cars. This is the car park for the bicycle. Okay, you don't leave your bicycle lying around, huh? All right, just kidding. Okay, so now, let me take again. How to make use of no, I shouldn't say how to make use. I should say how to tackle whether mini account, VIP account, or these kind of things, okay, into the suitability of your needs. Actually, it depends on individual needs. It doesn't mean that your VIP account or you are very rich, you are a professional trader. No, it doesn't mean that. Okay, most importantly is that you must gauge yourself, your strategy in trading, number one. Okay, number two, okay, if you are what kind of trader are you? You are ready to trade for living, you are ready to trade for profit, for wealth, or you are just come in to test the market, or you are just coming in here to test the services from the brokers. So all these are actually very, very important. You have to know your needs first. You know your needs, okay, and you will be able to see, you will be able to see what is going on, what is best for you, right? Then you will be able to see that all this account, it may be somehow or rather some use for yourself, okay, then this is going to be good. So not that necessary that a VIP account and you are considered very good, but of course, if you're talking about I want to make profit at the very, very fast, short period of time, at the same time, same pace with the rest of the people, fine. VIP is very important. VIP account is so important, alright? So anyway, come here again then. If you are talking about this, you will see that the suitability, okay, the suitability is so important. You know your needs, you know what do you want, then you will decide what kind of account you should open. Okay, then again, now some people are telling me that you can actually I'm a long-term trader, okay, long-term strategy trader. Okay, let me ask you, what do you mean by long-term? You're talking about long-term, like okay, 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, 2 months. When I enter a trade, I'm very willing to leave the trade running for more than 1-2 weeks about, and close the trade about end of the month, 2-3 months. Okay, let me tell you, these are still called short term. Okay, these are still called short term. You're talking about long term, is really long term in the way that the long term is talking that it's more than a year, 2 years, 3 years. People actually invest in forex in the bank, in the financial institutions. They are all going by 5 years, 10 years. So what do you mean by 2 or 3 months? That's called long term. Oh yes, guys. I'm so sorry I got disconnected. Okay, I got disconnected from the GoPro, so I have to try it out again. Hopefully it's still running very smoothly this round, okay? Okay, yeah, right. Thank you so much. Really, thank you so much. And yes, right. Yep. Now I'm back. Yes, I'm back. Correct. Right. Thank you so much for your patience, and let me continue, because somebody was asking me, hey, where is it now? Okay, just now I was talking about long term and short term, am I right? So how do you define the long term and the short term actually? Yeah. So you see, the long term and the short term, it all depends on your own individual, your individual strategy. Yourself, how do you see the information there? All right, that's so important. So that's why you see, and as you can see that there are people that actually wanted to do this and wanted to make it that in a way that this is my risk level is higher than anyone else. So high risk taker, does it mean that you will go for short term? Not necessary. Do you know that? Not necessary about that. Yeah. So it's also the same thing. People actually don't understand in a way that we are actually waiting for things like, it's a matter of how do you actually look at this, okay, and how do you actually trade with the strategy that you plan. It's true. It's very, very important about that. Okay, so when you are talking about all this now, okay, let me check if I see any comments. I'm so very, very sorry. It's really got disconnected, and I'm back here again. Okay. All right. So, okay. Well, thank you so much for coming back here with me. Really, thank you so much. If you are in here with me again, please say hi to me so that I can make sure I can see the comments, so that if you ask any question, I can reply you. Okay, but in any case, you can PM me your question as well into the ACS Learning Hub page. Remember to like my page as well, huh? Okay, so that whenever I go live, you can be notified. Okay. So, well, of course, like I said, there are a lot of brokers over here in this industry. There are USGFX. There are many account managers. They're going to offer you many different account type. Am I right? But remember that, ask yourself first, what kind of account types actually very suitable for you? Okay, if you belongs to people who are actually the birds just fly off above me. Okay, so you are a people actually low risk taker, but low risk, high risk, medium risk. Does it matter about the account? Actually, it doesn't matter about the account. Do you know that? If you're a high risk taker, I'm a high risk taker. That means I can take a VIP account. Okay, I'm a long term investor. Then I should take a VIP account. No. That is not the way to gauge. Okay, that is not the way to gauge, huh? Right. So you see, over here, how are you going to define what kind of accounts that you should have? Okay. First of all, the funds. How much do you have? Secondly, okay, assess what kind of strategy you are using. Okay. Thirdly, let's see how much is the differences in the spread. Okay. Some people may say the spread, let's say those very high spread currency like pound kiwi, example pound kiwi, okay, Great Britain pound against New Zealand dollar. Okay, so all these these are like something like it's a very high risk. Yeah, it's very high risk. Okay, probably you're thinking, okay, this is very high risk. Yes, all right. Since this is high risk, so let me ask you, this is very high risk. Just because the currency is high, you consider that high risk? Personally, I would say no, it is not. Okay, it is not that. Now, you don't use that to determine that is high risk or not. Okay, all right. So what I'm trying to say is that you should actually gauge yourself. Is the benefit the spread is big? Pound Kiwi, the spread is very big, and is your strategy always using it for Pound Kiwi, the kind of currency pair you are trading, or is it the kind of currency pair you are trading is always in one particular like Pound Kiwi? Then you need a VIP account, because that will lower down the spread and it's a benefit for you. All right. Okay. Yeah. The place behind me, okay, is a small hawker center, like a shopping area for this neighborhood, huh? Okay. All right. Well, so come, let's go, continue. Okay. So when you are choosing the account type, you also look into the accounts that you should have. For example, this is very crucial. Please bear that in mind, huh? This is the gist of the whole video. Okay. If you are having a normal account, a small account like mini account, okay, it's just as good as like you are only making $1,000 salary a month worker. That means to say you cannot buy a lot of things. You cannot buy a lot of things, am I right? Okay, so when you cannot buy a lot of things, you are limited. Mini account, normal account, actually a lot of people don't know that you are actually limited to only trading with the dollar pair as term currency. The term currency as dollar pair, example AU, Aussie dollar, EU, Euro dollar, Pound dollar, GU. Okay, you are only limited to all these, where the term currency are dollar. Okay, first of all, you can only trade AU if you are mini. If you are normal, you can trade AU, EU. Okay, you are okay, safe. Okay, why do I say so? Okay, it's because when you are only having a mini account, the spread is big. When the spread is big, let me ask you, is it benefit for you? Actually, it's not. It's really not. You're just paying a high cost, high admin fee to the brokers. So again, now let's talk about this. If you are only a mini account, AU, because the margin is low, it is cheap. Okay, it is cheap. So it's okay to pay that, it's okay to pay that because the admin fee is low. First of all, the margin is low. The admin fee add on to the admin fee, so you have a lower cost. So when you are actually having a mini account, a lot of people at the Southern Asia I met, I can tell you, they always tell me, 我要小刀锯大树. They want to take a penknife to chop down a tree. So they only want to deposit $100 and they want to make $1 million. Or they're making their ass to think. You see? So they don't know the risk. They don't know that the risk in all these mini account, normal account. So when you are only having mini account, you are restricted to trade those pairs that are low margin required. Okay. So if you trade GU, do you know the margin is so big? For example, AU with one lot, okay, you may need about maybe $100 margin. Okay, if you trade EU, you need about 200 over margin, depending on the price. Okay, depending on the price, huh? All right. So the moment you trade GU, you may need up to $320. Do you know that? Okay. So can you see? If you only have $1,000, okay. Then if you only have $1,000, you trade AU, it takes up about, let's say, $150 of the margin. You are left with $850 as equity to float around. Okay. So you have $850 to wait for your TP. So if you are trading EU, okay, if you are trading EU need about $250. Example. It's about 220 something, depending on the current price. So let's put it at simple calculation, $250. So if you have $1,000 and you're in normal account, you trade one lot. You 1,000 you minus off $250, you left with $750 to wait for your TP. Now, if you are talking about GU, let's say GU is $300. Okay, let's say. So GU, when you trade GU, okay, now what's the issue now? $1,000 less of $300 of margin required, you are left with $700 for the equity to wait for your TP. Now, okay, airplane. Oh. Okay, hang on please. Okay. Alright, so let's say GU you have $700 to balance in equity to wait for your TP, am I right? Okay, so can you see the impact? Can you see the differences? And you know, in mini account, normal account and VIP account, margin they are all the same, of course, but when come to spread, it will be different. Can you imagine if you are trading GU, okay, your speed is your spread is still so big, and you already left with so little of $700 equity, and to hit for your TP, somehow or rather, it doesn't make sense, right? Okay, next, when you are talking about this VIP account with all this margin restriction, okay, yeah. Sawadee Santa, Sawadee. So let's say you are having VIP account. Okay, that means you have deposit $1,000. So when you deposit $1,000, that means you have more space. But if you only want to deposit $100 in the mini account, okay, that means you are way down restricted. You know, you can only trade something margin below, way below about $30, $40 of margin, $30 or $40 of margin of $100. That means 30 or 40%. You know, it's still very high risk. And let me ask you, if you trade 0.01, okay, 0.01, okay, maybe you are trading at a margin of margin required like AU, okay, like say $20 maybe say $15. Okay, $15 is reasonable because it's only 10%. Okay, good, 10%. Yeah, good. Now I ask you, but when you hit your TP, you don't feel good at all, because you hit your TP with only a few cents. Lunchtime, all the pilot go back the airbase. Okay, so you see, when you hit your TP, you find that the amount is so small that it doesn't satisfy your appetite. Lose morale, you lose all the faith, correct? But if you're going to have $100, you trade a bigger lot size, that means your margin required is also more. You will increase up to 30% to 40% of your capital. You know, that is going to be very high risk. So that's why mini account, the differences, actually this is the differences. It doesn't matter about the spread only. You know, a lot of account managers always tell you about the spread, okay. The spread is lower. Yes, the lower. It's the fact that you get your TP easier if you trade it correctly. Doesn't mean that you go VIP and you is a chance that you get a higher chance that you get TP. No, it's not that. It's about your strategy. The chances of getting yourself TP is all about your trading skills. Okay, it's all about your trading strategy. It's not about the account. It doesn't matter about the type of account, you know. But you must look into it. If you are trading with mini account, deposit only $100, you are way restricted. Way restricted for those currency pair for low margin required. You get what I mean? Then you can trade. But when you TP, you find that the amount is so small. How to buy me a cup of coffee in Starbucks? You can't even buy a coffee in Starbucks. then it will not satisfy you, am I right? Oh, okay. Okay. So remember, since this is so small, okay, the amount is so small that cannot even buy you a Starbucks. It cannot satisfy your appetite, am I right? So when you go up a little bit, since okay, then I put in more money. So you put in $1,000 or $10,000, alright? Then how? Since you are already deposit so much, why not just apply for a VIP account, and that will give you a lower spread, more benefit. Am I right? Why not? Then that should be the way. And when you are actually trading, like say $1,000, you trade with 0.1, okay, 0.1 of a lot size example, okay, 0.1. 0.1 that means you can trade EU, AU, GU, no problem. So let's say all the U, 10 pips, you get $10 USD. $10 USD, is it good enough for you to buy Starbucks? Yes. Okay. 5 pips, $5 USD, is it enough for a normal meal? Yes. That will satisfy your emotion, your appetite, and that actually will come to a point that, okay, that is fair. So when you hit the SL, okay, it's manageable. When you win, it satisfies your appetite. So whether it's a big account or small account, it's very important whether it's mini, normal or VIP. It's about the strategy you use. It doesn't matter about the VIP is easier to TP. It's about the skill that you're using. It makes you easier to TP. It doesn't matter about the types of account. But the restriction to trade what kind of currency, which currency you can trade, you will not be restricted. But mini account, you will be restricted. So remember that, okay? So remember, when you are going to apply for the different types of account in any brokers, okay, remember, ask yourself first your risk, your strategy, then finally the amount of money that you're going to deposit, okay? Then what kind of currency pair is always your favorite currency pair, or your forte that you are trading. All right, if that is the one, then choose the account properly, choose the account, the currency type, the account type, the currency pairs properly, and stay put with your strategy. I'm sure you will be able to make it. All right. Okay, this is Eric Tay from ACS Learning Hub. I hope you like my session today that I share. Okay, so remember about big or small account, it does matter. Okay, because it's going to suit your needs. This is Eric Tay from ACS Learning Hub. See you again. Today is Friday. I'm going to see you next week. Okay, next week I'll be flying off, so I will do it in the airport. See you again.